What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Roof585 back with another video, and you know who we're here to talk about: Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks, NFC West division rivals. Whew, this game, man. Yes, I got the stats. Yes, my phone's cracked. I'll be getting a new one soon. Don't judge me. And real quick, I just saw online in basketball, DeJounte Murray from the Spurs. He just tore his ACL. So hoping a speedy recovery for him. Speaking of speedy recoveries from the LA Rams, whew, real quick. So the Rams lost two key receivers yesterday. The Rams lost Cooper Kupp to a concussion, I think, and they lost Brandon Cooks to a concussion. Now you know those usually take weeks at a time for a player, to get back from that. And obviously, I wouldn't want them to rush back, or whatnot. That's why the Rams have other receivers who stepped up minimally yesterday. They came through with a couple, catches for some yards. Josh Reynolds and I think another tight end. If I'm not mistaken. But all in all, we're gonna go over the whole, all aspects of the whole game from both teams. So, as y'all know, the final score was 33-31 Rams. So, we're going to go over the Rams statistics first. I hate trying to get that word out. Statistics. Yeah, there you go. So, I'm going to say Jared Goff, he didn't have the best game yesterday. And from looking at the highlights of the game and stuff, I think one of those passes, was tipped, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta rewatch the highlights and whatnot. But all in all, he had 320 yards, a touchdown, and two interceptions. Take them, wipe out them interceptions, Goff. I want you to watch film all week. Literally, watch film from that game all week, because we played them, I think, one or two more times. Who else? Todd Gurley. Todd been be all over the field, man. Todd went for 22 carries, 77 yards, 3 touchdowns. Todd been beasting. I'm gonna say again, man. If not this year, definitely next year, Todd should be in conversation for Offensive Player of the Year, and MVP. Not saying he should win it next year, but he should at minimum be in the conversation for MVP. Like I said though, so he had the 22 carries, 77 yards, 3 touchdowns. Robert Woods had 2 carries for 50 yards. Jared Goff had about 5 carries for 15 yards. And Josh Reynolds, I think, had a sweep where he had 1 carry for 10 yards. And receiving, Robert Woods beasted again, 5 catches, 92 yards. Cooper Kupp, 6 receptions, 90 yards, and a touchdown. Josh Reynolds, like I said, he had 2 receptions for 39 yards. Todd Gurley, 4 receptions, 36 yards. Tyler Higbee, 2 receptions for 26 yards. Gerald Everett, 3 receptions for 24 yards. And K. Hodge, who is that? I'm not sure who the Hodge person is, but he had 1 reception for 14 yards. So, as you know, Goff, he was getting the ball around to, basically whomever was open. On defense, the Rams got back Mark Barron, who had been out since last year's playoff game against the Falcons. Mark Barron had 5 tackles, 4 assists. And Ndamukong Suh had 3 tackles, 4 assists, and a sack. Corey Littleton had 3 tackles, 4 assists. Ty, what is his name? Hill. I forgot who the Hill guy is. Let me see real quick. Who is this Hill? Come on. Sorry, my head. These braids is tight, y'all. Gosh. Shout out to my sister-in-law. She be doing fly jobs. Troy Hill. I said Ty Hill. I know Ty Hill was from years ago. Troy Hill. So he came in, again, because the Rams is down a couple DBs. So Troy Hill came in, did his job or whatnot. So Troy Hill had, let me see what I said he had. Come on here, phone. Had 3 tackles, 2 assists. John Johnson, 3 tackles, 2 assists. Ebukam, I don't know who that is. Had a couple tackles. Lamarcus Joyner, Peters, Brockers. Everybody else came in and did their job. Aaron Donald had a tackle, an assist, and 1 sack. So, everybody came in and did their job. Countess had 4, in kick returns, had 4, returns for 90, almost 100 yards. That's pretty good. Yeah. The kicker for the Rams, because the Rams had to let go of that last kicker we had. What's his name? Cairo Santos. He missed the field goal, I believe, but he made up for it with another field goal. So yeah, the Rams. No, he missed the extra point. I take that back. He missed the extra point, but he made up for it. Hold on. So yeah, whew. This game was pretty tough, man. I'm not even gonna front. Like I said, yeah, the Santos dude too. He was 2 for 2 in field goals. My bad. Hecker, he just had to punt 1 time, and he's all pro, so that's Hecker for you. Anyway, real quick, I'm gonna go to the Seahawks because Russell Wilson, 13 for 21, 198 yards, 3 touchdowns. Carson, their running back, was killing it. I ain't even gonna lie. He had 19 carries for 116 yards. M. Davis had 12 carries for them for almost 70 yards and a touchdown. Their receivers, 3 for 100, 3 for 40, 3 for 40, and we shut the rest of their receivers down. Their defense, McDougal, 8 tackles, Thompson, 6 tackles, Mingo, 6 tackles. I apologize. Thompson had an interception too. Flowers had 4 tackles. Wagner, 3 tackles. Reed had 3 tackles. Dang. Clark, he had an interception. So I'm not even going to sit here and say, as I'm just reading the stats, I know y'all could go online and read them yourselves too. Like, all in all, I'm going to just say that I wasn't expecting the Seahawks to come in and just get blew out. I had a feeling it was going to be a competition, but I'm not going to lie. I thought the Rams was going to win by like a touchdown or 2. Maybe like 35, 28, 21, something like that, or whatever the case. So yeah, it was a really competitive game. Like I said, Jared Goff just need to clean up. Not saying he did horrible. Like I said, the 300 yards and the couple touchdowns or whatnot. Or no, I'm sorry, 300 yards and dang. I apologize, y'all. Just bear with me. So Goff had the 300 yards, and as I'm trying to get this out, 300 yards. Oh, my hair hurt. Oh, one touchdown and the 2 interceptions. So my bad. All in all, Rams clean it up. Like I said, everybody did their job though. Goff, he managed the game. Just do like how you did last week. When you was pump faking one way and you threw the other way. Go back and look at that game tape, Goff. I know it's not saying you don't and that you haven't already, but them pump fakes, they working, man. You gotta stick with it. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to get this video out. Rams 5-0, 5-0. Next week, I think they play the Broncos. Oh, that's an easy 6-0 right there. Yeah, like we gonna just take it one game at a time though. Rams won 5-0. I think they got a good lead in the division. I know the Cardinals, I think, won. I don't know. I know somebody in our division who was on 4 won a game yesterday. But the Rams got a heavy good favorite in the division right now. Like I said, they were saying on First Take, Stephen A, and Max, I think that it was on First Take there. I think the question was, are the Rams the best team in the NFC? As of right now, I have to say yes. The Rams are the best team in the NFC. Until they play otherwise, you can't really say much. If you want to say something else, leave it down below in the comments though, or hit me up on Twitter. I'm gonna leave my Twitter down there. Email for business inquiries. What else was it? Oh, I'm gonna leave the link down to the video down below too, to the highlights of the game. But yeah, like I said, Rams going 6-0 against the Broncos. I'm speaking it into existence. I know I speak fast, and you know how you mumble your words. But anyway, it's your boy Roo585. I'm gonna holler at y'all later with another video, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.